maybe an interesting thing for me to share is just I think a lot of the blockchain gaming space has flown a little bit under the radar. Primarily because uh, right now a lot of these applications are pretty tricky to use. Like they require typically acquiring crypto, getting a wallet, sort of understanding a lot of technical stuff. So I would just encourage, but that being said, I think once you overcome those barriers to entry to trying out the space, all of those barriers, which I think will go down over time, you're really like kind of in this interesting world of blockchain gaming and digital art and virtual land and all of these things. So I would encourage anyone who's listening to kind of you know go out and try a lot of these projects. So go try out Formula One, go to Opensea and look through the digital art selection. Our rankings page kind of shows the top projects by volume. There's virtual worlds like Decentraland and the Sandbox, and so there's this whole world out there that a lot of people just don't know about because it's kind of hard to access, and the experiences are a little bit rough around the edges just because things are so early. But it's all actually happening right now, which is really exciting, and things are being built. Wallets are improving, underlying blockchains are kind of shifting underneath us. So
Mhm.
it's a really exciting time to get involved from all different angles as someone who's entrepreneurial, who wants to build a company in the space. I think it's a really exciting time as someone who's entrepreneurial and just wants to sort of, build a project or, become a thought leader and just get really deep in the space. I think it's a really interesting time as a player, a gamer who wants to treat these assets as not only things they want to play around with and interact with, but also as investments. I think it's an extremely exciting time. As an art collector, I think it's also extremely exciting. So it's a world of opportunity that if you talk to people kind of in the mainstream tech ecosystem, it's really like completely flying under the radar.
Mm.
So if you're viewing this, that's great, and I think I would encourage you to kind of go deeper, because if you just sort of stay at the surface level, you might not discover all the interesting things that are out there.